It's like a product that people have been waiting for, to be honest. We did our parents' house, we painted the exterior. So I was chatting to him about this new roof coating. My daughter needs this. She hates her green roof, but it'd be thousands to replace it, and there's no need to replace it. I was like, yeah, we're gonna recoat it black for her. Looks like a brand new roof. She's happy now that it's black. It was a win-win.
Hi everyone, welcome to Inside Spray-Net, where we feature the team behind the magic. I'm Carmelo Marsala, founder and CEO of Spray-Net. I started this company back in 2010, and shortly after, we began formulating our own proprietary coatings. Over the years, we've secured 4 patents on our processes and chemistry, and built an incredible network of franchises all across North America. But enough about me. This podcast isn't about my story, it's about theirs. And today, my guest is Mr. Jason Rutherford from Peterborough, Ontario. Welcome, Jason.
Hey, thanks for the invite.
So Jason, you heard my intro. The point of this is, how'd you get here? What's the story? Like, why Spray-Net? What's your past about?
Yeah, so I was in the skilled trades before. I was a tool and die maker. I did that for a little over a decade, but I was looking for something more fulfilling. The place I was at, it was shift work. It didn't really fit my lifestyle anymore. And then I started researching franchises, and I subscribed to an entrepreneur magazine. I seen Spray-Net in there. And then funny enough, it took me over a year to pull the trigger from when I initially started talking to Spray-Net to finally do that. It was actually a cold call from head office asking if I was still interested. And I said, let's do it.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we gave you the nudge. So more specifically for potential homeowners watching, potential people looking into franchising, because clearly we were nudged into it. What specifically about Spray-Net made you take the leap?
I like the innovation of a company that had their own product, and it was helping homeowners, and I felt like helping a big impact on the environment too. A lot of people have stuff that's totally fine. It's just a dated color or just a dated look, and offering these patented coatings to revive all that and stop the landfill filling up. I was very intrigued by that part.
And you've been around for, it's your 4th or 5th year now, right?
Going into 5th, yeah.
Right, the 5th. So I'm assuming you don't regret your decision at this point. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here anymore. But what's been the most surprising part of this? Something you didn't expect. Oh, wow, it's harder or whatnot. What's been the most surprising part about all of this?
I would just say how rewarding it is. Like every transformation, like the homeowners are just blown away with what we have done in like a short amount of time, and being so budget friendly for them is just, it's very fulfilling.
It's funny that rewarding part of this came up almost in every episode that we've filmed so far, down to being able to keep your guys or your crew because they like it. Give us an example. Like, what's one where you're like, you still remember to this day?
I think a funny story we had with a client, it was pretty early on, like our first year. We were in the middle of a kitchen. We had packed up for the day, went home. Everything was great. We're looking forward to coming back the next day. And the client called me at 10:30, 11 at night. And I'm like, oh, this cannot be good. So, of course, got to answer it because otherwise I'm not going to sleep. And he's just, Jason, like, we have a serious problem. I'm like, oh, okay. And it's the wrong color. We have the wrong color. My wife's going to lose it. And I was like, we haven't even sprayed color yet. What do you mean it's wrong? And he's like, gray. And I was like, let's just primer. He's like, oh, my God. I was just going to, thought the wife was going to kill me and I was taking you down with me, man.
So I guess moving forward, you probably let people know it's just the first coat or the base coat.
Yeah, like we just got primer on today. We're back for tomorrow for color.
Nice. Because you've got a whole bunch of 5-star Google reviews. What would you say is the one that like, okay, this was good?
Yeah, actually, we did a kitchen. They were super in love with it. They didn't think you could paint cabinets and have them look good. So they fell in love with it. They fell in love with our team, the product. And then they said, if you have somebody that's still unsure, they are more than welcome to come look at our kitchen. I was like, wow. So sure enough, I think it was like a year later, there was somebody around the corner that just moved into the neighborhood. They're like, we're unsure about this. And I was like, just down the road here, they are more than welcome for you to go in their house and look. And they did. And then those people ended up becoming best friends. And we did their kitchen.
Wow. So we're painting houses, we're building relationships, we're building real community here.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's interesting because when we do our exterior work, it's a bit easier to tell people how to vibe. But like, for the kitchen, you got to invite these people in your house. That's amazing.
Yeah, they were just total strangers and welcomed them in. And then they're like, yeah, now they hang out all the time. And yeah, it's incredible.
Let's talk about that actually, the exterior stuff, because as a brand, we started with exteriors. And I think when you started, we were just starting kitchens, I believe. I feel like our exterior services is viral because people see the house being wrapped up blue and orange. People pass by. What's been the reaction from people in the neighborhood, people passing by? I'm sure you get gasps for that too.
Oh, 100%. Like people walking their dog, they just stop and they'll probably just stand there for 10, 15 minutes just watching us in amaze, ask for cards and like flyers and pass those out. You see people slowing down in their vehicles, like honking the horn at us as we got more presence too in the neighborhood. People know who we are. They're waving and stuff. It's pretty incredible to see the transformations like just in a day. They'll see us masking off the front, and then by the afternoon, we're unmasking the front again, and it's a completely new house.
And you spoke about customers being skeptical or whatnot. What would you say is the biggest misconception people have about spraying at our service, what we do?
Everyone thinks it's going to peel in a couple of years. They're like, I wanted to change my vinyl. I don't want this peeling in 2 years. I was like, I wouldn't paint it if it was going to. Like, why would I do that? Yeah, that's the biggest.
We're not in the business of ruining homes.
Yeah, I want to do this for a long time, not a couple of years. Yeah, see, that's the biggest misconception is they think it's just not going to last.
How do you handle that? What do you tell people?
I just say, look around the corner of that house we painted. That was like 5 years ago, and there's not a thing wrong with it. It looks brand new. You can even look at this sample here and run your fingernail over it. Like it's not coming off.
I love that so it's funny because that came up a few times. And for people just launching their business to Spray-Net, we use the value of the organization, right? There's 100 other people doing this across all kinds of climates and geographies, and they've been doing this for a long time. So talk to us a little bit about how has that helped you locally as a local business owner, having, I guess, the backup of the organization, whether it be other franchisees you speak to, because I know you speak to a lot of franchisees, you guys help each other out, and just like the backing of everything we do at HQ and the support systems and all that. How has that helped you actually sell jobs and really explain that value to the customer?
Yeah, not just a single little business. We're like a big family that has our own distribution. Like we make our own products that we're putting on. When you sign, like I'm ordering paint for your house specifically. And so I think people feel more trust when it's a bigger picture and it's not just somebody coming off the street saying, hey, I'll paint your house. Let's do this. It's definitely a much bigger support system for sure.
Yeah, and exactly what you said is if you're going to be spraying your vinyl siding in a specific color, we are quite literally from scratch making that product for your house specifically, for vinyl specifically, right? And surface specific for your house. We then weather adjusted that day. Like there's a lot of custom chemistry that goes into this.
Yeah, like it's incredible. And it's like you can go into all that detail and it just like starts to blow people's minds away.
Yeah. And I think it is a big advantage too, because when you talk about giving a no peel warranty, there's always this thought in the back of my mind, like, how long are these guys going to be around? Will they actually come back? And we're not perfect. Sometimes it does happen that there are touch-ups, right? Like we made a spot or there's a whole piece that, ends up peeling or whatnot, but we go back, right?
Exactly. Yep. It's like you got that brand power name that, things are going to get resolved for you and no stress.
Yeah, I spoke about it on another episode, but my favorite reviews actually are when people talk about how we went back and fixed it. Now it's been years and it's perfect. And I don't know about you, other franchisees have gotten jobs from touch-ups because we were like, oh, wow, he came back. I trust these guys now. Has that happened to you? Has that happened to us a few times?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely happened. They're like, but if you're coming back, like, can we just do the garage door while you're here kind of thing? And yeah, absolutely. Or even it's just reconnecting with an old client. It's like good to catch up with them. And then they're like, oh, yeah, my sister needs her house done too. I'll pass this on. And so, amazing.
Yeah, and now we've got the kitchen service. They could do the kitchens or the roofs. There's so many cool things we do on the house. Actually, so you're one of the first franchisees to pilot the roof service. And I know you had a post that went viral. Talk to us a little bit about the roofs, how that happened with the influencer. Shed some light on that.
Yeah, it's like a product that people have been waiting for, to be honest. Like, it's just incredible. We did her parents' house. We painted the exterior. So I was chatting to him about this new roof coating. My daughter needs this. She hates her green roof, but it'd be thousands to replace it. And there's no need to replace it. And I was like, yeah, we're going to paint it black for her then, recoat it black for her. And that was our first roof. And we had Sasha Harrison, the influencer, come with us and help. And yeah, it was like amazing. Went really well. It looks like a brand new roof. She's happy now that it's black. It was a win-win.
And it's funny because you said you're not even sure how to explain the benefits yet because it's just so new. We're still trying to figure out what the language is. You said paint it, then you said recoat it. In reality, we're resurfacing the roof. It's not even a paint. We're literally adding a new layer of granules. So, that's a new lingo that we're starting to use now as we start to refine our marketing message. But for the people watching, essentially what we do is we put a new layer of granules on top of your roof. That increases impact resistance, wind resistance, and we can also change the color of it, and it looks brand new because you see the different granules on the roof, similarly to how it would look on a brand new roof.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally putting on a brand new roof through our patented machine and our coating. It's incredible.
Yeah, for a fraction of the cost, time immense. That's our slogan. So I think it definitely works for roofs too.
And a trusted brand, exactly.
Good point. You didn't think of that one. I guess if someone's on the fence about booking or learning more, what would you say?
I would say just have us come out and let's chat. I'd be happy to show you some samples. I could give you some addresses to do some drive-bys and check it out. There's plenty of testimonials about us, lots of Google reviews. But I think it's just setting up a call and let's chat about what your needs are.
All right, let's start wrapping this up. What's a funny or memorable customer interaction? You already shared that one. At 10 o'clock. What's the time, I guess, when you guys went above and beyond for a customer? Because ultimately it's about creating raving fans. What else is the story about that?
Yeah, we're doing a senior's home. She was just looking to freshen up her aluminum siding. I informed her that there was a bunch of kind of older shrubs that were going to be in the way of our ladders. And I said, do you mind if we just trim these? And I'm happy to take all the trimmings with us so there's not a mess here on your ground. And she was over the moon that we had done that for her, cleaned up the yard at the same time, freshened up the aluminum. And then, she had some cold lemonade for us when we were done.
Nice, amazing. I'm actually to my left here. I'm reading our mission. It's to offer renovation solutions that maximize value for our customer. And as a result, our franchise partners, our team, right? It's about creating value. We're not in the business of just painting houses. Really, how can we create overall value, increase in curb appeal, whatever it may be? But that's really what we do. It's not just about the chemistry. It's more than that.
Yeah, it's about the full package. Yeah,
makes sense. So wrapping this up, what advice would you give to someone thinking about starting a business, whether it be Spray-Net or anything? They may be at the same spot you were. What would you tell them?
I would say it's a roller coaster ride. There's the highs and there's the lows, but it's an amazing adventure. It's more rewarding than anything else that I've started. You can make that first step, you've already won the game, really.
Yeah, just thinking about it. If you're thinking about it, I guess just do it because you'll be thinking about it forever, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you just got to take that first step and then you're halfway there.
Nice. Cool. Jason, thank you. For those watching, if you want to reach out to Jason in the greater Peterborough, Markham area, his handle will be in the description below. Website, Instagram, Facebook. Thanks again, Jason. Talk soon.
Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it.